What's up, guys? It's John from Handcrafted. We're closing out the week here on a Friday afternoon. I just want to take a minute to show you this big project that we just got done finishing with. Obviously, it's been a long week. This is a 2021 Jayco Embark. This is the second coach that this particular customer has brought to us, because one thing that they noticed is that while these things have so many different amenities that you might want to have while you're traveling across the country, and effectively a home on wheels, some of the things it doesn't have are some of the more common features that you find in standard vehicles, such as safety features and security. So on this one, what we added was a couple different things. First of all, we added a CB radio, which you can see we added the antenna up there because it didn't have one on it already from the beginning. So we added this one, and it was very important that we got the antenna about 2/3 of the way up above the roof line, so that when they're out there and they're doing their thing, they can always know that even if they have no cell service, or even if they can't talk to anybody directly, they can always get on the CB radio and call for help if they need it. It's a really nice feature. Plus, they can also hear what truckers are talking about and stuff like that. All the important things why you'd want to have a CB radio. Another thing that we added, another safety feature that we added to this vehicle, is the Mobileye unit. Mobileye is a really popular thing. We do it a lot of times. This is actually the camera unit, and this is the same unit that's actually in a lot of your modern vehicles. Any vehicle that will alert you if you're changing lanes without turning on your turn signal has Mobileye in the windshield. And if you look close, you can actually see this same camera setup on the windshield in most vehicles. But here, it's in its aftermarket housing, because obviously this didn't come from the factory this way. We added it. So it works by attaching the camera to the windshield right here, and the camera looks out at the road ahead, just like it does on your vehicle, and it will alert you of various things depending upon what you do and what it sees the vehicle doing, which is pretty cool. We also added a security system from Compustar with 2 T12 transmitters. These things are 3-mile range transmitters, so they can lock, unlock, and be alerted if anybody's trying to open the vehicle from up to 3 miles away. But on top of that, they also got drone mobile. So that means that they can do it from their phone basically anywhere in the world. As long as the phone is within cell service and the vehicle's within cell service, they're going to be able to get notifications of what's happening with the vehicle. Not only that, they can lock it, unlock it, and track it on the phone. It's pretty cool. And you can see when we did it, we did the little LED right there in the dash, so that anybody who's walking around the vehicle and taking a look at it, and maybe they might want to steal it, they will be deterred by the LED. In terms of protection, one of the biggest reasons why we did this was to protect the main door that you use to get into the vehicle, but also to protect against breaking glass or anybody trying to impact it or climb in through a window. So we did that with a couple different things. First of all, we put a trigger on the battery compartment right here, so that if you open this and you slide it out to access the generator or anything to that effect underneath the vehicle, it'll go off, which is pretty cool. Secondly, we tied into the door trigger of the vehicle that's on this door right here. So even though I can't, actually, let me see if I can unlock it and set it off. If I can figure out how to unlock it. There you see on the transmitter, in case anybody happens to be able to unlock or open the door while it's armed, this will set the system off. And you just simply disarm it from the transmitter, and then you can get in. So our system is set up to be able to operate the vehicle's factory lock and unlock system. So as far as I know, not very many people are doing this type of thing, aftermarket security in a coach like this, but we're able to access the vehicle's factory lock and unlock system, so we can lock and unlock the doors from our aftermarket transmitter. But another really cool thing, using our systems and the way that we know how to install things, you can access the the aftermarket system, from this pad right here. So this pad, if you're familiar with this at all, allows you to put in a code and lock and unlock the vehicle from here. What we did is we wired into the system in such a way so that if you put in your code here to lock it, it actually arms the Compustar system. And then when you put in the code here to unlock it, it disarms the Compustar system. So it can work either way. You can either lock and arm it with the Compustar system, you can lock and arm it with the factory system. Pretty cool, right? So inside, as I said, we're monitoring the door trigger via the factory door trigger. We're also monitoring the glass and impact, tilt, and forward movements with a Compustar DAS2. So basically what that is a sensor that's designed to detect all 4 of those separate movements of the vehicle and set the system off if it detects any one of them. So that's pretty cool. We also wired in something called a starter kill relay. So if the system is armed and they take the key and they go to try and start the vehicle and drive away, it literally won't start. We're separating the starter wire, so that's pretty cool too. If you look at the dash, what you'll see is the Mobileye display. So this is basically where you're going to see when the Mobileye system is trying to tell you, hey, you're changing lanes without turning on your turn signal, don't do that. Or if you're approaching another vehicle too quick and it's telling you to slow down, it'll show that on that display right there, which is perfect positioning because when you're sitting here and you're driving, it's right there to your right. Nice and easy to see. And again, this connects to that camera right there. Last thing I'll show you right here is a CB radio, which we mounted right there on the side. So you can just simply grab the mic, talk into it, you know, say whatever you want to say, let go, listen to it like any other CB radio. And of course, the antenna has been tuned to be accurate and gives them the best reception possible. So I just thought this thing was pretty cool. I thought all these little features that we added to, especially the security system, was a really cool feature. I know there's a lot of these vehicles out there on the road right now. So if you happen to have one and you need these things or anything else done, we do cameras, we do all kinds of different things on these vehicles. Come on by and see us. We're just south of LA on the east side of Arizona Avenue. Or you can call us at 480-550-8944. Visit us on the web at handcraftedaz.com or find us on all the social media platforms. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great weekend.